Okay, so I want to go ahead and quickly talk about where you can go and get ZBrush if you're unfamiliar. I'm not going to show you the download and install process because I'd have to log into my personal account and I had to show you my personal computer files. But to go and find ZBrush, you need to go to pixellogic.com. Now, Pixellogic is the owner and the company that makes ZBrush and a couple other variations of that software. When you go to the site, you're presented with their homepage. And there's a lot of tools and resources for you on this homepage. You have the ZBrush Classroom, ZBrush Central, ZBrush Live, and Ask ZBrush, which are a ton of resources for you to dive deeper into the specifics or one-off tools they have, or even the entire tool in and of itself. So if you need secondary teachings or secondary knowledge and places to go, the Pixellogic website is a great place for that. Again, I'm going to show you how I utilize ZBrush for a character-based workflow, as well as personal workflows within the tool, so you can learn how to customize it and get it to use it for characters for feature film or for AAA games, whatever path you choose to go down. This course would teach you that and show you productive workflow and how to get that done at a beginner level. So at pixellogic.com, you can go ahead and go to Get ZBrush. And when you go to Get ZBrush, there are several options for you to utilize and purchase ZBrush. Now, this is a disclaimer. ZBrush does cost money. It's a professional software in a professional industry, utilized for tons of films and games and ads that you can possibly see. Most characters, I'd say 90% of them, have ran through ZBrush. If not, there are other sculpting packages that other companies make, like Mudbox or whatever it may be. But ZBrush is used for 90% of the characters that you see on screen or monitor today. Now, there is a subscription model, which is $39 a month. And if you go to ZBrush 3D software, you can dive a little bit deeper into ZBrush 2020 if you're familiar with ZBrush at all, or if you have some previous knowledge of 4R8. If you go to their website, click on ZBrush 2020, you'll see recent updates and tools that they add inside of the most recent updates of ZBrush. So this is a great place to see new features, and you can also go back to Pixellogic Home, and there are other options instead of ZBrush 2020, which is the full package of ZBrush. ZBrush 2020 is the main ZBrush with all the tools and all the wonderful tools that they allow the ZBrush character artist to use or sculptor to use. But if the subscription model isn't working for you for the main ZBrush, there are other options such as ZBrush Core. ZBrush Core, you can take this course and still utilize ZBrush Core, as a lot of the tools, the main tools of ZBrush 2020, transfer over to ZBrush Core. ZBrush Core is just a cheaper option and a more condensed version of ZBrush. It has basically all the core elements and features of ZBrush. There's just limits on certain things. So there's limits about how much meshes you can have, how big your scene file can get, and so on and so forth. There are a couple features not in there, but I would say 95% of this course can be done in ZBrush Core. So if you don't want to grab the main ZBrush 2020 subscription, you can go ahead and jump into ZBrush Core and go from there. But again, a disclaimer, ZBrush is not free. It is not a free software. It is utilized in a professional environment, in a professional industry, and so you will have to pay a subscription model or a one-time yearly fee for ZBrush. And again, those prices may change depending on when you're watching this video, so make sure to head over to pixellogic.com, make an account, get ZBrush, download it, install it, and we can go from there.